Thank you for joining us today, Floris. I'm Sarah. I'm here with Teresa and
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Floris. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so you're interviewing for our manager position, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm still a young guy, but yet I've seen a lot of stuff about the world. I've seen a lot of companies from the inside. I've big I have a lot with business. I really like the game, how they call it. So I think like a manager, he's above all of that to make sure the business runs correctly. So,
And do you have any experience with managing?
I mean, I've done some internships and I studied the behavior of my managers at these internships. Myself, I don't have any current experience.
So do you have any other work experience in the past?
Yeah, I've done some internships. I work at an online bike store. So I made like sales emails and sent those out, like customer acquisition.
Awesome. Okay, so you'll be looking over a large team. Do you work well with others?
I mean, I consider myself a leader. I like to motivate people to make a goal and make everybody fight towards that goal. And that's one of my passions.
And can you tell me about a time you were a leader?
Well, obvious in the like team sports, like volleyball or hockey. I was always the one coming up with ideas how to beat the opponent and like motivate my teammates.
So this position needs someone with a lot of patience. How do you handle situations while feeling frustrated?
For me personally, stress is for me kind of like a fire that keeps my engine running. I like to work under stress. I'm not a person that puts stuff off and then in the end stresses about it. But I don't mind stress or frustration. I can handle it pretty good.
Okay, and what would you do if one of your department heads told you that you needed to fire someone because they were creating a hostile, toxic workplace within that department?
In a situation like this, I would take this coworker apart and tell him the situation around him, what he has been causing within this company, and I would tell him that we would have to let him go and hope that he can change his behavior in the future.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I would like to get have a lot of more experience than I have right now. I would like to have a good image within your company and how do you say trustability.
So what makes you different from all the other people who are considering for the job?
I mean, of course, everybody is different, but for me, myself, I consider myself not only in one part of the business. I like to uh, have an open view on everything, and I think that is what most managers lack nowadays. They want it to be done their way, while I like to listen to my co-workers, listen to what they have to say, and if they can do something better in their way, uh, I'm always open to see if it's really better.
What are 3 words that you believe best describe you?
Um, empathic, empathical. Uh, I am if I see my target, I am fighting for the target, and I'm trustworthy.
And what's something that you're passionate about?
I'm really passionate about golf. I've been playing it for a very long time, and that's something I always like to do when the weather is good and I have the time on my hands.
Do either of you guys have questions for me? Gina?
Yeah. What would you say the top three skills or abilities are in a leader?
Well, I think you have to have a lot of empathy, so you will have to be able to look from either your customer's point of view or your coworker's point of view. I think that is very necessary when doing business. Um, I think you need to be trustworthy because, I mean, if your coworkers see that you are taking 60% more of what they're getting paid, they're gonna have like a trust issue with you when you still make more than them, but they can trust you. They won't mind that. You get them in a good mindset if you are trustworthy, because then they will do it for you and the company, not only for their own paycheck. And I think also it is, yeah, I think those are the two biggest things. On number three, I would put punctuality. I think when going to your work, especially when you are the manager, you will always have to be on time, but preferably earlier. So, and also in business meetings, always be on time. Cannot waste anybody's time because time is money.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for us?
Not at this moment. No.
Well, it was nice speaking with you.
Thank you very much for having me.
For your time.
It's nice meeting you, Floris.